Is Hyperliquid or Hype USDT the next big thing in crypto? I'm going to be talking to you guys strictly from a technical analysis point of view. I know that a lot of you guys asked me about tokenomics, about their burns or deflationary effects. I don't know about much of that, but I will tell you guys what I usually work with, which is basically charts and technicals. And I'll tell you guys about, these markets strictly from a price perspective, backing up with technical charts. Okay. So basically what I'm seeing here for Hyperliquid, is this going to be the next big thing? Does the price have more upside to go? Now, I do think that a lot of these altcoins definitely has more upside to go, at least very likely, because the bull cycle has still, in my opinion, just started since Bitcoin has just broken above that 110K level. If it holds above that 110K level, this bull cycle is still very much on the table. I am long on Bitcoin, quite a bit of the altcoins here, so my opinion on this market is bullish. I'll let you guys know when I change my opinion, but that's my opinion right now. Of course, it's not financial advice. But what I'm seeing here for Hyperliquid is I still think it has more room to go, even though I am seeing quite a bit of bearish divergence on this weekly time frame, which usually tells you that there's going to be a pullback here. So we had higher highs and lower or equal highs on the weekly time frame. In my opinion, this is still, it's not high enough here to invalidate this bearish divergence. You guys let me know, but that's just my take there, right? Now we are seeing that bearish divergence playing out right now, and there is also another bearish pattern here that Hyperliquid actually broke down from. This is a rising wedge pattern, which is also a pattern you guys should definitely pay attention to because it usually tells you that it's going to be breaking down. It is a bearish pattern, and it works the opposite way of a falling wedge pattern, which I talk about a lot because that usually breaks out to the upside. Rising wedges usually break to the downside, and the breakdown target here is basically the measurement of the opening of the pattern, and then you put it below the breakout point. In this case, would be right here. You have a breakdown target of about just right underneath $28 here. So that is still a pretty big breakdown target for hype. Will it actually get there? Well, we'll see. Okay. It is. There's quite a bit of resistance now above hype, which includes the daily 21 SMA at about $42. The blue line, the daily 50 SMA, about $41. So pretty close to each other. Now, if hype was to actually break down and come towards its price target here, it's looking like it's going to hit the daily 200 SMA, which is the orange line here. Now, why would so one of the things of looking out for some of these bearish patterns, even in the bull cycle, is it could present opportunities for a dip opportunity, right? Especially, of course, it's in the bull cycle, and it takes a dip from some of these bearish patterns on the shorter term. So that's why I see, as one of the benefits of seeing these bearish patterns in a bull cycle. I'm not saying that 100% this bull cycle is still on. I think very likely it is, right? Very much depends on what Bitcoin does. So very important to be paying attention to Bitcoin. I did a more detailed video on my longer video today about Bitcoin. You guys should definitely see it. I don't trade altcoins without a clear understanding of what's happening in Bitcoin. Okay, so this is basically what I'm seeing for Hyperliquid, just on a higher time frame down to a shorter time frame. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing more of hype by dropping a like, comment, subscribe, or any other coins in the market. I'll see you on the next one.